Hello YouTubers, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. Today's question is, does this person regret the way they treated you? Does this person regret the way they treated you? This is meant for people who probably had, kind of a bad breakup, or somebody who just treated them like, doo-doo. Let me get my decks right. And we're going to see if your person regrets the way that they treated you. Maybe we'll even look at some consequences of the way they treated you. So, here is number 1, number 2, and number 3. Pile number 1 is Love Bewitching. Yay! Pile number 2 is Rich Witch. Pile number 3 is Better Business Oil. While you're choosing your pile, I will say that I am doing personal readings. I'm all cut up right now, so, you can probably get your reading within 2 days. July 2019. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate. All of those things help me stay motivated to make you guys more videos in the future. And don't forget to pop over to my shop to get awesome oils and crystals and all kinds of wonderful things. So, 1, 2, and 3. How does this person regret the way they treated you? Deck number 1, Love Drawing. If you haven't chosen your pile yet, just pause the video, and I'll be here when you get back. So deck number 1, does your person regret the way they treated you? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. Just means the message is for someone else. If you need a reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email, which is in the description box somewhere. Does your person regret the way they treated you, Seeker? Three of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. Yes, they do. They do. Definitely regret the way they treated you. And at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the underlying energy. She can be a Capricorn. For some reason I'm getting Pisces, even though that's not a earth sign. She can be a Capricorn. I'm just going to say the signs I'm getting. Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus in your life. And it could also be a moon, sun, rising, Venus, Mars, or any placement in their chart their birth chart, that is influential in their behavior. This person... This could be you, or it could be them. This is the underlying energy. So I'm kind of feeling like this is them. I can see her. She's looking at her reflection in this little coin here. I can see this person might have been selfish. This person might have been narcissistic. They might have had tendencies where they were more interested in what their own little personality in their own world. Like, they might have been more interested in what they were... what was going on in their life instead of, what was going on in y'all's life collectively. I'm saying this because she looks like she's looking at herself. She's like peering into this coin like, oh, I'm so pretty. I'm so awesome. I've got this, that, and the fourth. Yay me. I'm getting like a very vain feeling from this person. I kind of feel like their vanity might have gotten in the way. They might have broken up with you because you didn't look the part or act the part for their partner or their friend or whatever. This doesn't have to be romantic. This can be, anything. So this could be a family member who treated you like this. you might have been married to this person too. This is the Hierophant, which indicates, conventional relationships. This could also be the conventional role they wanted you to play, and they felt like you didn't what's the word? You did not fit that role like they wanted you to. Nothing necessarily wrong with you, just that they felt you didn't fit that role. So they're like, oh, we're not going to look good together because you're not conventionally the person that I'm looking for. So bye. And then when they left you behind, they realized that was a bad idea, because this is the Three of Swords, where this also indicates that whatever they did or whatever this situation was happened in the past, because the swords have been taken out and they're down here on the ground, the heart's starting to heal. So I kind of feel like they were heartbroken. They realized they made a mistake. They realized that they made a mistake, and when people realize they made mistakes, that generally to me means that there are regrets. They should have done things differently, and they didn't. They did things the way they did things, and now they've got regrets. And this is just, I feel like this can go two ways. This is the Yes card. This is the Nine of Hearts in the regular playing deck. And this is the card that when I came up reading playing cards, this is my Yes card. So I take this to be a Yes card in the tarot deck too. Generally it's about emotional fulfillment and getting what you want. And also I'm seeing this man here as being very selfish. You can see he's fat. He's got all these cups. These are all his cups. They're gold cups, so he has to be, relatively wealthy. He's got this nice 3 or 4 course dinner here, and this little person next to him is serving him. But this little person over here is skinny compared to this man. So this fat man does not share with his servants. He doesn't treat them as well as he should. This person might give just enough to somebody else so that they don't die, but they're not giving generously. They're just giving a little bit and then going on about their business. You're like, oh, you should be able to survive off of this one biscuit today, but I'm gonna go eat this chicken dinner with these potatoes and this corn and this cornbread and all this other good stuff. I'm gonna drink all this wine and I'm not gonna share any with you. So this kind of feels like, it feels like they kind of wanted you to worship them. I'm looking at these people down here, looking up at the Pope or whatever. Like, oh, you're our God, Jesus. Oh, yes, you're a saint, whatever. So I kind of feel like they wanted you to worship them, and they wanted you to be a certain way, and you weren't. And for whatever reason, you guys went your separate ways. Or you might still be married to this person, but I feel like they do regret the way they treated you. I do kind of feel like this is weird. Like you could still be married to this person. This is a card of convention, could also indicate marriage. Or you were married to this person and you left this person, or you were committed to this person in some way and you left this person, and now the heartbreak has healed, and you're looking back like, I wonder if they felt bad about the way they treated me. And I'm going to say yes, because this is heartbreak. And with heartbreak, I feel like regret always comes with it, because they did make mistakes. And I feel like they recognize they made mistakes. They recognize that they might have been vain, more concerned about themselves than anyone else. And I feel like she's sitting here on this throne looking at herself, and her little rabbit's getting away. Like, she's not even realizing that her rabbit is getting away because she's so focused on herself. So, to answer your question, yes, I feel like this person does regret the way they treated you. And they might even have a little bit of guilt about the way they treated you. So, that is it for pile number 1. We're going to pile number 2. Pile number 1, please remember to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate, and contact me if you need a personal reading. All of the All those things really help me stay motivated to keep making more videos, to be honest. And don't forget to comment below. Alright, so deck number 2. Rich Witch. Does your person regret the way they treated you? I'm hearing that some of you are still with this person and maybe you had a fight or something and you brought up their behavior to them and you're wondering if they're looking at it and if they regret the way that they were being. Does the secret person regret the way they treated them? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email and I can get right on that for you. Does your person regret the way they treated you? Page of Pentacles, the Victory card, and the 4. At the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. This is interesting. What's the Hierophant? You might have given them something to think about. I feel like they're thinking about it. I can see this Page of Pentacles as someone who might not necessarily be mature. This is the most mature of the pages, but this still indicates a child or childlike behavior. This is can be a Virgo, Taurus. For some reason I'm getting Cancer. Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Venus, a Scorpio, Venus person. But I wanted to say Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But I get all those other signs too. So just take it how it resonates with you. Could be their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Anyway, this can indicate a person or a message. I kind of feel like it is maybe your person where this person... No, it feels like a message. Like you said something to them. Like I said before, I feel like you basically told this person, your behavior made me feel, rejected, abandoned, alone. I don't necessarily feel like they have regret. I kind of feel like maybe they didn't know what they were doing made you feel a certain way. And you might have caused some kind of inner conflict. This also might indicate the fight. Like I told you before, I feel like this person, you told them that whatever they were doing made you feel a certain way. Or you expressed what they were doing made you feel a certain way. I feel like this might have been something that bruised their ego a little bit. This is the 5 of Wands. There are people out here, they're kind of scrapping, but they're not they're not trying to kill each other because they don't have swords, but they have these wands that can bruise you. But you're probably not going to die if you get hit with one of these wands. You might get a nice bruise. You might see stars for a little bit, but you're not going to die, So it kind of feels like you guys might have had a conflict with each other. You said some things, they might have said some things, but then later on, they decided to take what you said and examine it a little bit closer. You can see he's staring at the pinnacle, like trying to figure out how the pinnacle works, trying to figure out how what makes it tick, how to take it apart, put it back together. I kind of feel like you guys, you might have said something to them and they're looking at it now. They're examining it like, maybe they're right. Maybe I do certain things. Maybe I am a little selfish. Maybe I can do this better. And the 5 kind of turns into the 6, where they're moving on from the 5 of Wands into the 6, where they've dealt with the conflict and now they've evolved to the 6, where they are kind of moving on victoriously. So I feel like after they examined whatever it was that you expressed to them, they decided to move away from it, move away from the conflict, and move into a state where they're thinking about it even more deeply. It's like, I'm thinking, and now I'm really thinking about it. So I feel like they might have got a new insight here, and I don't really feel like they accepted any like guilt. I don't feel like they feel guilt. I kind of feel like they looked at it and they moved to a place where they're just meditating on it. I feel like you made them think, am I, is she right, is he right, are they right, am I really this person that you said they were? That's like where they are. I kind of feel like maybe you were with this person romantically, or maybe it was a boss or a coworker or a friend, somebody that you have a more conventional connection with, maybe family. Maybe you are married or in a long-term relationship. Maybe a job. So here's what I'm getting. There was a fight. You made this person think. They're like right now moving from a place where maybe they were a certain way and now they're thinking that they might change, and then maybe that's where you left them. You left them in a state of thought. And now they might have actually got some conventional help with their issues. You might have made them feel I kind of feel like they made you feel this way. They might have made you feel, alone in a relationship. They might have made you feel abandoned even though you were married. Or they might have made you feel like, left out in the cold. But if this wasn't the way they made you feel, then they feel this way. And they're kind of wandering. This could also indicate illness. You can see this little man down here where he's got crutches and he's got his head all bound up. They might have gotten some conventional help because they realize they might have some kind of mental illness that causes them to be a certain way. And this is a card of working. So this person might be like working through their issues. They might be like trying to figure out why they are the way they are. Do they regret it? I'm not really feeling a whole lot of regret. What I'm getting is they're trying to change. So they might recognize that there was an issue. But I don't really see a whole lot of cards of regret. I kind of feel like they might have... And maybe the reason why they don't really regret what they did is because it showed them who they really are. And it showed them that they needed to work some things out. I've only got one major arcana card out of 7. And I normally get... My yeses are, the majority major arcana. Or cards that indicate regret. Like the 5 of Cups. And things like that. So I'm going to say that they might actually thank you for showing them, an issue they can fix. So the positive thing here is that this person is trying to work out their issue. Like why they are a certain way, why they do certain things, why they make people feel, left out in the cold. So I feel like this person's evolving, but I don't really feel a whole lot of regret here. And if they did feel it, they felt it, and then they let it go, and they decided to start working on the problem instead of focusing on the issue. So, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate. All of those things help me stay motivated so that I can make you guys more videos in the future. And pop over to my shop, see what I've got in there, and also if you need a personal reading, you can contact me using my email down there somewhere. Alright, so deck number 3, Better Business Oil. Does your person regret the way they treated you? Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's just fine. Sometimes it just means the message is for someone else. These are spiritually, channeled, and sometimes the channeled message is more specific and for a certain group of people. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, you can contact me through email and I can get right on that for ya. Does your person regret the way they treated you? Does this person regret the way they treated the seeker? Okie dokie. Eight of Coins is a card of work, a card of working through things, a card of being creative, creating things. Queen of Coins. What in the world is really going on? The Queen of Coins came out twice before, or once before, and the Eight of Coins also came out before. And here goes the Star card. At the bottom of the deck is Justice. Three of Cups, King of Swords, the Chariot. I don't really see a whole lot of cards of regret here. You might consider watching pile number 1. This person might be watching you on social media. This combination right here has often become my spy on social media combination, because this is the card of being social. This is a card that for me indicates social media, and this is the Spy King. He's technological king. He's the one that you would find, who can hack an account. And the Star card can also indicate somebody watching you, because there's the man, the sun in the background. And there's this lady down here. It's like the sun is watching her. You might be dealing with a Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't see a whole lot of fire here. It might be a Libra or somebody with Libra placements. I'm not getting that this person is showing a whole lot of regret. I feel like if this happened a long time ago, they might have felt regret and then just let it go. I feel like this situation definitely does need balance. There is like a feeling of injustice here, like an underlying feeling of injustice. I feel like I should read this card as if it was reversed. I don't do reversals because my readings are more intuitive, but reversed, it's like there is no justice here. There is injustice, and there's a feeling that there's unfinished business here, and justice is needed. I feel like this person probably owes you a massive apology. I feel like they know that. They can't let go of you, which is why I feel like they are definitely watching you on social media. If you block them, this person knows how to get around a block, okay? If you block them on social media, they know how to get around that. They are watching you. Be careful. I mean, don't freak out. Like, social media people who watch you on social media, they're not gonna, most likely they're not gonna be the person who's like, oh my god, I'm outside your house. I feel like you basically left and you are working on yourself. You're focused on your coin. You probably did some self-healing on your own. I feel like this is you. You are working on yourself and you're healing. And this person can't let go. He could be anybody really, a female, a non-binary, a male, doesn't matter. This person seems to be stuck, basically. They're stuck and they are just watching you. They want to come back, but they don't know how. Their cart is stopped, and it's like they're watching. You see how he looks like he's watching something? It's like he's waiting for something to come by so he can chase it down or whatever. Like a hunter. I don't see a whole lot of regret. I kinda want to see. Well, yeah, I can use it. No, I'll use this one. What the King of Swords feels here. Three of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's kind of like I feel like this is a wheel of a car, which is weird. This can indicate a car. I kind of feel like maybe they drive by your house sometimes. But I do feel like they're blocked. You blocked them. I feel like you blocked them and they are kind of suffering from that blockage. They might be doing a little bit of work on themselves, but they might also come by your house, or your job, and maybe, see if you're there. But I feel like they're waiting. This is a card of karma too. They might be suffering from their own karma. Like what went around, what they did to you, is coming right back around and smacking them upside the head. So even if they don't have any regrets, the universe is smacking them across the face. But I do feel like that you blocked them. I think this is you, the Two of Swords. You blocked them. They might be being forced to work on themselves because the universe is saying, I'm just going to shove this down your throat. I'm just going to shove that down your throat, and you're going to have to deal with it because you have no other choice. You gotta, or you're going to die, basically. Or, you're going to lose something that's very valuable to you. Ooh, maybe it's you. I feel like some of them are worried about losing you permanently, and the universe is showing them that you're going on about your business. You're working on yourself, and you're not just doing, the Three of Pentacles work. You're doing the Eight of Pentacles work, where you're like, nobody's over my shoulder. My boss is not over my shoulder making me do this work. I'm doing this work on myself voluntarily, because, I want to be a better person. You're doing all this healing. You might also be like a star in their eyes. I feel like this person definitely has feelings for you, but I think they're being forced to change. They're not changing. If they had it their way, they would have never changed. But they're being forced to become, a better version of themselves. So do they have regret? If they had it, they're burying it way, way down inside of themselves, and they're not letting it out, but they are being forced to change. This person feels blocked. They feel like that karma is smacking them upside the head. They might feel like, because I asked the question, what are they feeling right now? They might feel like, the tables have turned on them. The milk went sour. The baby went out with the wash water. They just feel, like things aren't going their way right now, and they're being forced to work on themselves. This is a card of work. You can see they're working together here. They might also be more willing to work with you now because, you dipped. You're like, I can't do this. I'm not doing this with you. I'm done. Goodbye. And they don't like that. And the little bit of regret they might have, they're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that particular thing because I don't like where I am now. And these two cards, I like these two cards together because this one speaks of karma and this one is justice. So even though there's unfinished business between you two, they are still getting their just desserts. They're getting that comeuppance, baby. You can't escape it. Alright, so even if they don't regret it, they're still getting smacked upside the head. So I guess that's a good thing. But maybe I'm a little bit childish, thinking it's a good thing for people to get what they deserve. So anyway, I hope that answers your question. I'm sorry I couldn't have given you like a straight out yes. But that's how it goes sometimes. Alright guys, I'm also seeing that you guys are connected. You might be connected by spiritual link, because the water in tarot cards indicates like spirit and psychic abilities and things like that. And you can see he's got two rivers going, or two streams between his, on the outside of his throne. And then there's a stream here, so it's like you guys are connected by water. You're connected by psychic ability. This person might be an empath. You might be an empath, and you guys might be connecting on the spiritual realm. Connecting on the spiritual realm. All right, so that's it for you. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, and comment. All those things help me stay motivated to make you guys more videos. And pop over in my shop to see what I've got. I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now. Ta-ta!